It's the
Episode
Kai.
48.
You know what
Yes,
it
sir.
is.
Come
You
on,
know what
man. It's your
it
boys,
is.
Ryan and Paul.
Hey, it's Paul and Ryan, man. Back again, like he said, episode 48,
Yes,
live
sir.
and
Yes,
direct.
sir.
Boy Gordo's gonna join us in a bit. He's gonna join us in a bit.
Yes, sir.
And hey man, we were just talking about the holidays. We were just talking about the holidays, right? It's that time of year again, you know, and it's so crazy because as an adult, it comes so quick, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, man, it's already November 16th. I'm like, man, like, you know, I didn't want to get killed by mama, so I went and got a turkey already, threw it in the freezer. So I got a turkey.
Yeah. Good. But, I got my turkey just this weekend as well, because you know you don't want to wait till the week of and it's a mad dash. So
mad dash.
One thing I am glad. Yeah, go on.
Well, just real quick. My so 1 year, and it wasn't last year, but one year we waited on getting the turkey, right? And nobody tells you, because you know you thaw stuff out. You usually take like, you know, you put it out the night before it thaws out or whatever. But man, a turkey takes like 3 days, 4 days to thaw out.
Really though,
you know, and if you're not, and if you don't usually cook a turkey, like you don't know that, you know what I mean? But you want to season it up, you want to stuff it, however you want to do it. But it takes 3 to 4 days. So that's just a quick PSA because I messed that up one year, and moms was not happy. So,
and if you're frying the turkey, be careful. A lot of people start house fires around this time because they don't know the proper protocol. Don't ask me for the proper protocol, but go and find out the proper protocol.
No doubt.
You don't want to, drop your turkey and splash up your backyard, and now the lawn's on fire. So,
yeah, man, and it's crazy because you know people you got YouTube now, you got all these cooking shows and stuff, but you know people, it's a little pride when it comes to cooking, but people are like, nah, I got this, I don't need to look at that. Take your time.
Be safe. Yes, sir. Take your time. Be safe.
Yeah, man.
Man, I was gonna say, like, you know, this year I got word that we're not hosting Thanksgiving at the crib, which I'm a little happy about, because you know it's different when you got to be the host, man. Like when you can just be a guest. Yeah, man, when you can be a guest at someone's house, it's a little bit more like, all right, it's on you to be interesting, it's on you to keep the conversation going, it's on you to clean up. Like, we're gonna bring a dish and we're gonna sit and have fun, but it's less work when you're not the host. So I'm a little happy at that. I know people are like, come on, man, but it's like, hey, less work, man. Like, fuck that.
Man, hey, more food, less responsibility. I'm taking that all.
Yes, sir. Now, let's get into the real topic, man. Let's get into the real topic. I wish Gordo was here, but the Bulls, man. We beat the Lakers by a good margin.
Hey, we dog.
Very good margin. We dog. DeMar DeRozan. Hey, he had like 38 points, man. Like, he really showing out. Right. It's going crazy.
Hey. DeMar showing out. Russo running the ball good. Caruso running the ball good.
Yeah.
Lonzo showing out. Like, I mean, the whole team, really, man. The whole team is really stepping up and playing as a team. Zach LaVine, we ain't got to say nothing about him. He's always solid.
Hey, bro. And, I told Khalil in the pod, I said, hey, see motherfucking red, nigga. See motherfucking red. Let's stop playing with me, man. Jeez. All right, Gordo say he's setting up, so he's gonna be in here in a minute. But look, bro, it's like, you know, I seen some people go like, oh yeah, but this Lakers team ain't really, you know, the ones to beat. I'm like, man, is LeBron the best player or not? Okay, like, come on, bro. Like,
hey, hold on. Let me stop you right there. What does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean, bro? Westbrook, LeBron, Carmelo Anthony, AD. Like, bro, you got the whole Western All-Stars.
Speak about it.
Yeah. What you talking about? This isn't a team to beat. Are you serious? And we dubbed them boys. We ain't beat them boys. We dubbed them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, really though. That's why I said a good margin. Like I get it, man. Maybe the Lakers going through whatever they're going through, but at the end of the day, man, stop playing with me. It's us, man. See red. See red. Come on, guys. How many games we gotta win before they take us seriously? That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Shout out Benny, man. Shout out Benny the
Bull. Hey, we got you know, everything that's going on with the Bulls and Milwaukee, they not even in the top 10.
Come on.
So, I mean, I don't know what else we got to prove. I don't know why there's so many naysayers. Why? Because the Bulls ain't been good for a couple years. That's cool, but you can't deny a good team. You know what I'm saying?
You see them. Stats is there.
Period, bro.
Proof is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding, man. I mean, I don't want to say the H word, but shit, I think we got some haters in our midst. That's all I got to say.
Hey, man, we gonna get our day. We gonna get our day. Hey, let's just worry about these games. I see Darius, so let's ask him what he thinking, man. I just admitted him in here. Yeah, man, but you know how it go, man.
If y'all tuning in, just tuning in. We got a third host now. Our boy Gordo
in the house.
What's the word?
What's the word? Hey man, keep word of the night. Bull.
Hey, see motherfucking red, nigga. See motherfucking red. Look, you joined at the right time because I was just saying how, you know, the Bulls beat the Lakers by a pretty decent margin. We dubbed them.
AD was salty.
People online trying to be like, hey man, this team not the one to beat. This Lakers team not the one to beat. Like, you know, don't get too excited over the Lakers win. But it's like, first off, we dubbed him, and it's still LeBron. It's still his team.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, and like I was just saying, Gordo, they acting like they don't have Carmelo and Westbrook, and you know what I'm saying? They got the whole AD.
They have a whole starting five without LeBron. Like, so it's like they have no excuse. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't got no sympathy for the Lakers. They did that shit to themselves. Like,
right, 100%.
Y'all would have got you wouldn't got all your best friends to do a group project. Y'all
failed. Y'all failed. That's all. That's all. Show up to class
good.
Next time.
It looked good on paper, you know, but it don't cut it though. Like,
hey, I like that analogy. You got all your friends to do the group project. Y'all all got high. Your boy forgot to click submit it. You know what I'm saying? On time.
Come on, exactly. It was due at midnight. I remembered at 1:30 a.m.
They ass getting the F. Y'all got the Warriors. Y'all got the Warriors without Steph, without Clay going crazy. Let them looking like they the team to beat. You feel me? Like,
really?
Yeah, they are.
I thought the Lakers was gonna be somebody on paper, but they ass is shit on reality. Like,
is it a chemistry issue?
It comes down to Russell Westbrook. You feel me? Like, honestly, like, it's just like. And then it's just like, I don't know, Frank Vogel doesn't really know how to coach players. Like, he doesn't. Like, let's just be honest. Like, his rotations are stupid as hell. Like, you have damn near 8 to 10 all-stars. You feel me? Like, why the fuck are you losing? Like, like there's really no excuse. Like, there's no excuse. Like,
nobody's injured right now. They healthy.
You feel me? Exactly. The only person that's out is LeBron. You know, like. Yeah. And even then, like, nobody's really at this point. I'm like, at this point in the league, nobody's really fearing LeBron. Like, he's nobody to be scared of. And I don't think I'm honestly believing, like, people think regardless if LeBron's not on the fucking floor, they can beat the motherfuckers. You feel me? So it's
like, come on. Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's what I'm saying. And then when LeBron and Russell are on the floor, that's gonna be a whole different dynamic or different way of playing. And they ain't even gonna be like, that shit's not gonna be efficient or effective. Like, I don't see it being efficient or effective. Like, don't at all. because both of them need the ball in their hands too much. Like y'all let Lonzo Ball hit 7 threes. Like he hit more threes than the fucking Lakers team, I believe. If I'm thinking correctly.
Amen.
Shit.
Hey, I don't know if this is. I don't even think. I don't even think Melo was starting at first, was he?
No, Melo's
now
starting.
I'm seeing
Melo's starting. He's starting now because LeBron's out, but he wasn't starting at the beginning of the season. Like that's just gonna be something in the rotation right now because they need the players, you know. Like Caruso starting for us, shit. Like I was sitting there shocked as fuck like that. Like I honestly didn't think the lineup was gonna be a good matchup, but then I'm like, shit, I watched the game and I'm like, okay, it makes sense. I'm like, shit, they ain't got enough players. We missing a couple people. Like shit, it's even. Fuck it. So that's why I was like, the Lakers really dropped the ball on that one yesterday. Anthony Davis looked good, you know, but it's like you put yourself back in a New Orleans position. You feel me? Because think about it. Once LeBron leaves or whatever the fuck he wants to do with his contract, because he damn near got a player option damn near every year. Right. So it's just like once he leaves or does whatever the fuck he wants to do, Anthony Davis, you not taking the Lakers nowhere. like if Man, Russell, if especially if Russell Westbrook gonna be the motherfucker that you gonna be running with, you not taking nobody nowhere. Like that, I don't know. Russell, it's just like I don't know at this point. I don't get what Russell's deal is or why. It just seems like he's just a cog in the machine that just doesn't turn correctly. Like he's an amazing player and can fill the stats, but it's just like that nigga's just he don't got what it takes to, you know, make it a championship team or make that championship team push it to the next level. Don't get me wrong, when OKC went that 1 year, it was good because they were young, you know, but he wasn't really
playing together.
He wasn't as a dominant player as he was once. But like now it's just like it's a Russell show or no show. You feel me?
And that's not the right way, bro. And if you let's look at last year, right? You had the Suns emerging, right? You had Milwaukee who won. They play team ball, bro, all day. Both of them teams play team ball all day. Look at the Bulls. That's why the Bulls beat them yesterday.
Yeah.
They play team ball all day, bro.
Definitely. I definitely truly agree with that too. You know, like the Bulls, you know, they always been a team oriented, but I feel like now it's more of a okay, we actually have the good players, and you know, Zach LaVine is kind of more motivated to play, you know, harder or play to win.
Hey, speaking on motivation, what's going on with Ben Simmons? Because obviously he not motivated to play, and now the Sixers is talking about they're gonna keep on finding him if he doesn't address his mental health issues.
I would too. Because you and Rich Paul, because it's like you and Rich Paul are just trying to finesse a situation that's like you both are losing at. Like, first off, he fucking sucks. Like, let's just keep it fucking 100. Like, you making yourself look even more like, I don't know when your contract up or whatever the fuck it is, but you making it worse where it's like them niggas will fucking wave you. If it comes down to it, I'll wave your ass and I'll just pay the fine, because it's like at the end of the day, nobody else is gonna pick your ass up at this point, and you're making it bad. That's the point where he's missing,
because his team says that how he, you know, Ben Simmons keeps talking about he's not showing up for, you know, whatever reason, mental health reasons. So they say, are you doing anything to address this? Are you trying to get help? You know, are you talking to the team psychiatrists? 100%. So basically, you know, they trying to force him to get help. You know, they finding him however much, you know, every week or every game or whatnot.
He blackballing himself. He blackballing himself.
Because what other team is gonna look at this and be like, "Oh, we want you over here"?
Because you're not James Harden, bro. You ain't got no MVPs. You ain't made it to no Eastern Conference Finals and produced any fucking thing. So it's just like I say, he. It's like Rich Paul was like, yeah, do that shit James Harden did, but that shit, you not James Harden. Now that shit is really looking like both of y'all a fucking idiot. You feel me? Like, like no offense. Like, it's just like at this point, you could have got your mans the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Like, or either let him or kept it 100 with his ass. Like, bro, nobody wants you at this moment. Like, it's just like you making him more detrimental to himself than actually beneficial to his career. And that's the part where I'm like, at this point, you're a bad agent.
Yeah.
Like, no lie. Like,
I mean, who's gonna stand behind them, bro? Doing that. Who's gonna stand behind them? If you're unhappy with the team, still hoop, still show up and show out. And then when your contract is over or it's an opportunity to get traded to another team, you do that. But you sitting out pouting, like you're gonna be blackballed, bro. Just call it what it is.
Go crazy, like, pad the stats, raise your profile.
Shoot a couple threes, you feel me? Like this is like that's all you really had to do, bro. Like we wanted you to shoot some shots. Like you sitting here being detrimental to your fucking career. Like that shit just makes no sense.
No sense whatsoever.
Like, but I also feel like, like I say, it's just like the superstar status that these people, like the NBA gives these players really fucks up their head. Cause it's just like
turns them to divas.
Exactly. Even like with the Kyrie situation, they was like Kyrie might fuck around and make the All-Star game, and that could be the only game that he played for the year. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck does that even work out?
Oh man, bro. So hold on. Speaking on Kyrie, obviously his whole situation, he doesn't want to get vaccinated, and we've seen Aaron Rodgers back on the field, and he paid a fine. So to me, it's like, did Aaron Rodgers get vaccinated, or did he just pay a fine? And if that's the case,
I don't know how that works.
That's the case, how come Kyrie can't play then?
Because the NBA and the NFL are two different organizations.
Of course, but it's like
they go rules are different.
Well, let's think about it. Like you said,
the NFL just made shit.
The NFL was wilding back in the pandemic, and they had to keep on however many teams was coming down with COVID, and it was like, damn, a stop and go season. And the NBA, they had the bubble, so it definitely is two different leagues with two different very different approaches. So that's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but now
it was wild to see Aaron back on the field. I ain't gonna lie.
He might be claiming natural immunity. He just had it, didn't he?
National immunity on week to see.
Natural.
Oh, but we Spider-Man. The Spider-Man trailer just dropped.
Word. You seeing it yet?
Yep, I just peeped it.
All right, break it down. Are the rumors true, or are we gonna have the three different Spider-Men, like a multiverse type of thing?
We definitely finna have the three different Spider-Man, because in the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm gonna just spoil it for you now.
Go ahead.
In the final scenes of the trailer, you see what's her name? Mary Jane Watson, who's played by Zendaya, I believe. If that's how you say her name. She's falling off of this platform, but she's falling similar to the Gwen Stacy scene in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Right. When he basically catches her, but he doesn't catch her in time. So I'm assuming what's gonna happen in that scene is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man shows up and saves her,
catch her.
It basically stops that moment from repeating itself in a sense. So it's definitely like you see all the superheroes from the Toby, see all the villains from the Toby series to the Andrew Garfield series. So it's definitely gonna be this is gonna be the Spider-Man movie to see, like, honestly, because it's just like they're combining so many different elements from the comics. Like we're finally gonna get a Sinister Six movie, which we thought we were gonna get, with the Andrew Garfield series, the Amazing Spider-Man series. We're actually gonna get that in this movie. So it's just like they're combining a whole bunch of different elements, and I'm just like, from what I can see, it looks fucking amazing.
Now I bet they don't have Miles Morales in this one.
That could be a potential spoiler that people are saying at the end. That's what people are saying, like the post scene or a mid.
Because I'm ready to see live action Miles, man.
Yeah, no, like that. He exists though, because the thing is, like when we first go back into, I think it was the first Spider-Man, the first one, Homecoming.
Right.
The character that Donald Glover plays is actually Miles Morales' uncle. So he technically does exist within that same universe. So we just like, the thing is, we haven't seen him yet. Yeah, we haven't seen him, and we don't know how it's going to play out, especially with the fact that they've done a the snap, and now there's this multiversal thing going on within the MCU. So it's just gonna be interesting. It's definitely It's like the MCU and Marvel and Sony are definitely cooking up some stuff with Spider-Man, and I'm really happy as a Spider-Man fan to see what they've done. Because they actually are bringing back I think his name is Charlie Cox from Daredevil. Matt Murdock. He from some of the leaks that they've seen and images, like they have him sitting in the movie, like he's making a cameo in the movie as Peter's lawyer, which is like, okay, it makes sense. That makes sense to do him and potentially bring back the Daredevil series and do a reboot for that.
Facts.
Hey, what you think about the original Daredevil movie? It had my boy Ben Affleck, right?
That shit sucked, honestly, compared to the Netflix series. I mean, we bought it up. It was decent. Don't get me wrong, but it was like I don't know, like it wasn't really any. It's like when you go back and see this shit now, like I was just watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie today, just doing work.
Hey, which one though?
No, the original movie, like the
okay, all right, yeah, the one I got on VHS. Good one.
The
Good
VHS, yeah, the original one. The Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie.
Sir.
Ivan Ooze or whatever his name.
Ivan Ooze.
Come
you
on.
Feel me? So that shit, it's like it's like damn, it's a piece of nostalgia. You feel me? But it's just like this shit. Like damn, we really was eating this shit up.
Right. Yeah. That's how I feel when I look at that original Ninja Turtles movie too. Like, hey, it's a classic, but yo, this CGI or whatever you guys got, how the makeup and characters, y'all look crazy. Y'all looking crazy.
Or even the foot soldiers are supposed to be the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be I was looking at the foot soldiers like, man, I will bop y'all ass up.
Thank God for the advances in CGI, like
hey bro, you know it's funny, like around that time too, the Mortal Kombat movie, the original Mortal Kombat movie, Scorpion.
I just rewatched that not too long ago too, and I'm just like, what the fuck were we watching?
I don't know. I'm talking about Scorpion's thing.
Bro, all you had to do is get it. If we had an iPhone and went back to that time,
we could shoot all the movies with the iPhone.
we would have broke the box offices.
The
box office.
Oh my gosh.
That's all we needed was an iPhone.
Get me some prosthetics. I'm out there.
Hey, but other than visuals though, man, you play that Mortal Kombat Annihilation song, bro. It goes down. That shit. You know what I'm saying? It arouses some kind of nostalgic feeling in me every time I hear that song.
Yeah, it's up. It's up at that point. You either at the arcade or you're going for battle or something. Hey, the Spider-Man. I was gonna say the Spider-Man trailer had dropped. Where you going? Because I'm about to kind of take it to a different topic.
I'm about to take it to a different topic.
I was gonna say, but we actually should mention the topic of they came out this week and said that they were even just to keep it on the Marvel standpoint, but also towards they came out and was talking about how they wouldn't recast T'Challa in this in the MCU which they are saying is the MCU 616 universe.
I don't like it. Unless they write something saying this is T'Challa from another multiverse or something. But let's not just recast the homie.
They said that's what they're saying. They said that they wouldn't recast another Black Panther within this MCU universe, basically.
Okay.
And so a lot of people have been, had a lot of discrepancy regarding it, saying like how they feel like the character is bigger than actual Chadwick, and even though Chadwick brought him to life, it's been a lot of back and forth, and I definitely understand each one's point. Me personally being a child, Black Panther being one of my childhood favorite superheroes. Just growing up watching them on the animated series and comic books. It was life. It was like a life moment, like changing moment to actually see him on the big screen, so it's just like I get what a lot of people are saying with the difference between like people still want to see that, you feel me, or see those moments or enjoy those moments of having him, the Black Panther, on the big screen, as opposed to
there's still money to be made.
I mean, Yeah, there's still money to be made, but as you can see, the money really isn't a necessary thing because you need Ryan Coogler and the people that are over the Black Panther franchise chose not to recast the character. You know, it's like they could have easily did it, and you know, they could have faced the backlash.
I think if they're gonna introduce the new Black Panther as like this is him from another multiverse or something like that. I mean, look, we're gonna have a Spider-Man movie with 3 Spider-Men, right? And how many times do movies get rebooted like quickly nowadays with new actors and everything?
Exactly.
New Batman all the time. So, you know, looking at it from they just got to do it tastefully. Yeah,
no, I totally.
I mean, how many Jokers do we know? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
shit, we have hella Batmans and Superman shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely agree with them to like take their time with the reboot because I don't know what exactly they're gonna do with this new.
What's going on with Shuri?
From my understanding, they had to stop shooting due to her having some type of set accident. I guess they were shooting something.
I don't think she's vaxxed either. So
yeah, she's also doing her. They say she's out there promoting her anti-vaccination campaign. But I don't know how true that is. But I'm like, me personally, I just hope that they can make Black Panther 2 live up to the realities of
That would be what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, but all this speaks to, you know, Chadwick really burning down that role. Obviously, he passed too, but you know, maybe in another franchise or something, somebody passes. I don't know if there's going to be this much respect thrown, you know, like you can really see that people want to preserve that legacy outside of just the character. That's why they're saying, you know, Black Panther is bigger than Chadwick, but it kind of shows that Chadwick embodied that role to such a point that people are looking at it like,
yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't give other young.
Oh no, I'm saying that's more so a nod to Chadwick and kind of his thing, you know.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Because you don't kill a role and don't get this type of praise, you know. For him to even have people acting like this, it just shows how strong of an actor he was.
That's true. Because I was just thinking myself, like, could anybody play the Black Panther? And you know, if let's say like Jamie Foxx.
Nah, I wouldn't want him as the Black Panther at all.
I was gonna say if Denzel Washington was the Black Panther.
Oh hell no! You mean his son, Denzel?
Right.
Man. Yeah. Hey, but that's facts. The Black Panther from another universe could be a different age, whatever. Oh you feel man, me?
That's what I'm saying.
The Equalizer as Black.
You feel me? No, because the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still a lot of different. The thing is, it's a lot of stuff in the comics that the Black Panther has done.
Yeah.
That they don't show. Like, he puts on the Infinity Gauntlet. He fights Doom. You feel me? Like, the man goes like it's like he has a lot of moments. You know, like that the MCU needs. You feel me? Especially if you're gonna move. Especially if we're talking about bringing the Fantastic Four in. You feel me? Like he's part of like that fucking franchise. Like, he works with them. Like, he didn't. Like I say, when Doom takes over and creates this multiversal world where he matches all the shits together, he's one of the first motherfuckers that throws hands with the man. Like, you can't, like, who are you gonna replace like that scene with? Because I want to see that nigga.
You think they could cast dude from Snowfall as Black Panther? Damson or
yeah, I seen people talking about that. Desmond.
Yeah.
As Black Panther. I mean, I would definitely do it because think about it like this. It would make sense to go with that route because you have the X-Men, and I'm pretty sure with the X-Men series, you're gonna bring back most of the motherfuckers, the young motherfuckers that you did. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you bringing in that's what I'm saying, with the fact that you've already solidified that the Netflix Marvel series are canon now.
Yeah.
Why fuck up with the X-Men and reboot all of them when pretty much all of them were good? You feel me? It was just the fact that Fox couldn't write a good movie. So it's just like let's just keep it 100. Fox can write a fucking good movie to say they asked for that series. Like the only one that was pretty much was good was X-Men's Days of the Past.
Future Past.
Future Past. Like that was pretty much the only one that was good in First Class, maybe. You feel me? Like other than that, they really like, and then the original series with Hugh Jackman was decent, but it's like other than that, they couldn't write a fucking solid X-Men movie. So it was like the fact that you had those characters and they lined up with they were good on solid acting. Like the dude that played the young Magneto, amazing. Like I would bring his ass back. I'll let him play until you fucking old. You feel me? Like we'll get you to the gray hair. You feel me?
You know what? And Michael B. Jordan, if Michael B. Jordan didn't play such a good Killmonger, man, he would have been.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when you think about black superheroes, you're gonna be Michael B. Jordan. He's like at the top of the list, but you know he's Killmonger. They talk about putting him as Superman now. Or something.
Yeah, that shit's so horrible. I ain't trying to see that shit. I ain't trying to see
nah. Hey, yo. And you got good ideas and you got bad ideas, and that's a bad idea.
Like, if we gonna do that, y'all might as well make a Static Shock movie, DC. Like that.
Hey, nah. Hey, do that first before
you feel me? Like that's
the Static out there. We want
like
that.
It's like that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna make a black movie for a black superhero.
Make it a black superhero before making a black version of a white superhero.
Exactly. Like
just give us our own stories, man.
You feel me? So it's just like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like it's just I don't know. It's a lot of weird shit, you know. So it's like I say, like I understand the fact that they want to keep the role sacred and all that shit, but it's just like the Black Panther is a character that needs to be seen. Like that man has an intergalactic fucking war front. Like we need to see that shit to show motherfuckers like how genius and care, like how much of genius in a man and a warrior and king that T'Challa is. I feel like that's a very pivotal part that young black men need to see. And
then cast Common as a Green Lantern.
Hey, 100 grand. 100 grand.
Old ass. He's not dark. He's not dark skinned enough. You gotta put dark skinned niggas in their role. He not, bro. Bro, we not doing that, bro. We not doing that shit. We not, bro. The Black Green Lantern, dark skinned as hell. He not doing no. I ain't got no beef, but I was reading this shit where we was like, we gonna put motherfuckers in the roles of their skin tones. You feel me? We not gonna be out here discrepant motherfuckers like you cold, but your ass not dark skinned, so you don't fit the character, bro. Unfortunately,
hey, you know what?
Unless your ass playing a nigga unless you playing an alien or some shit, you get a pass and you can play that role.
Hey, Gordo.
No light skin
delegation go. Hey, light skin delegation gonna promote Michael Blackson, nigga. There's your superhero.
Take that. We'll take young Desmond to be the Green Lantern.
We got to roll for Desmond now.
You
can't come on, man.
If he can't play T'Challa's son, he can play the Green Lantern. Fuck is you.
Hey man, this is a great transition now. Speaking of light skins. All right. I will let you go.
Speaking of light skins.
All right, hold on. Let me go then. Speaking of light skins.
Mortal Kombat.
Right,
Mortal Kombat.
Go ahead.
Now people beefing, and I know where you're going. We just talk about.
You see where I'm going. It's breaking news. We got a million transitions to get to where we're going because this is breaking news, just like how All right, so. Without any further ado, Drake and Kanye, they squashed the beef. They got a picture together. They just posted on Instagram, maybe like at the start of this episode. So fresh off the press. Kanye posted a picture, and if you see the picture, I gotta actually get your first reaction to this picture and how it looks.
Is Jay Prince in the background?
Yeah, Jay Prince.
Hey, that's what we said.
I gotta go see this shit because he definitely.
Yeah, man. Go to Kanye's page right now. This is hilarious.
He holding a 9 behind Kanye. He definitely got a 9 behind his back pocket right now. Like, you motherfuckers gonna take this picture. I'm gonna start shooting.
Got a 9 in my pocket. I'm lying. Hey, hold on.
I see this shit. I'm looking at it right now.
Hold on, man. First off, Kanye got no eyebrows. Fucking Drake looking like, why are these niggas at my house? And then you got Jay Prince with the gun behind his back with the old man stance.
Like, you niggas gonna do this shit.
Hey, we're gonna squash this right now. We need it. We need it.
Oh, I'm dead, bro.
And they're doing it for the culture, I guess.
What is this? What does this mean for
It means that they free Larry
for them, bro.
They free Larry.
Are we getting an album?
Are we getting
or are we just gonna get a concert? Yeah.
Our free Larry concert.
Speaking of free Larry, did you see the part 2 of the Drink Champs episode? They spoke a little bit more about the efforts to get Hoover out.
Yeah, honestly,
I didn't see this. I didn't see part 2 because part 1 was just enough for me. You feel me?
Part 1 definitely was enough. They didn't need part 2. But
they
in
was
my
trying
opinion,
they was trying to milk it.
They were milking. In my opinion, if they were going to do it, I mean, they did do a part 2, but what they should have done is just focus on the Hoover efforts the whole time. Because that would have made sense. It would have been like, okay, you pop your shit for part 1, and now part 2, you're going to talk about this activism. But like, you know, part 2, they spoke for like 20 minutes about Hoover. You know, his son sat down and actually like broke it down for Nori. But then the rest of the interview is just Kanye back on his bullshit. So it was like, what's the point, man? You should have gave the whole hour to Larry Hoover's son. But I mean, this is interesting, man. I know they had talks of trying to do an album and all that, but at least maybe this is the start of some peace, because I've been tired of hearing the shots and their songs for the past few years. Not gonna lie, I'm over it.
Hey, I mean, shit. I always like, you know, Drake was Kanye always would have been two of my favorite artists, so I never had any issues with him beefing. Yeah, you know, I really don't care.
Hey, Drake said, "Don't wear no 350s around me."
And then on Drake's page, if you look, they got Chappelle there in Toronto, and then Drake actually took a video with him and Kanye. They you know, chilling and cheesing for the camera. So, you know, good things ahead, man. Good things ahead.
But is this Jay Prince? Is it Jay Prince, Gordo?
Jay Prince.
Oh, it's a Jay Prince investment.
He told them, boy, y'all gonna stop out here doing all that crazy shit.
Also, you know, to continue the good news, Academic's Instagram page has been deleted.
Why?
I don't know. His like news page is still around, but his like personal page is gone. And he was literally just posted about Drake and Kanye a minute ago. So some funny stuff going out there, man. High energy in hip hop tonight.
Jay Prince shut that shit down. You shut a lot of shit down. You shut that.
He said, "Hey, when they shake hands, you delete that page, nigga."
Hey, gosh. Hey, I know they could look it up, but explain who Jay Prince is for anybody who doesn't know.
Jay Prince, he is the founder of Rap-A-Lot Records. Rap-A-Lot Records is a legendary hip hop label. Let me just look this up. But you know, Jay Prince is very, very respected in the streets. You know what that means. You know what that means. So,
one of those niggas.
Yeah.
Gee, the market is going.
So Rap-A-Lot was founded in 1986. Currently, their parent company is Sony Music. Founded in Houston, Texas. So, yep, he's from Houston. There, you know, that should also explain Drake's Houston ties. I see they're notable artists. So Drake, he would be connected to Rap-A-Lot. You got Bun B, Pimp C, Zero, the Ghetto Boys, Almighty J, YBN Namir, and Corday, also YK Osiris. So, you know, he's definitely worked with people over the years that are solidified. Scarface as well. But if you look up any stories, any of his stories, and you know hip hop was a wilder game back in the day, he's solidified in those streets. He gets things done outside of the corporate offices.
Yep, from down south to up top to Chicago, Jay Prince is connected. You know, Jay Prince got some weight. So obviously he got Larry Jr. out here and pushing the movement. So that should tell you something.
But I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see this concert, man. I'm ready to see what they got going on. And now people are talking about how their EP Calabasas is the new Abu Dhabi that they had teased for a minute. Maybe people are excited thinking that's gonna happen now, but baby steps, who knows if these guys are actually cool or if it's just some cordial niceties or whatnot. But happy for them, man.
Yeah, I'm glad that they definitely kick it. I feel like Kanye definitely was a heavy influence of, a big brother to Drake,
Facts.
It was kind of like the Jay-Z Kanye, but Drake Kanye type of thing, So it's interesting to see how it is. We never got to watch the throne from the two, but I know that there'll be some good things that come out of it if it's definitely a legit squash of the beef.
They fell out over that Pusha T shit, didn't they? When Pusha released his last album.
Yeah. Even a little bit before that, they always had a little frenemy, competitive vibe.
Right.
But whenever that Pusha stuff happened, it really escalated.
Yeah, it was Pusha, the Pusha agenda, and Kanye gonna rap with his mans, and I would have rolled with my mans too,
Yeah, I mean, what else he gonna do?
But then it was just like, I know at one point I just was like, me seriously, like I was just like, Pusha really bullying him in a sense,
This is hip hop, man. This is hip hop.
But it's like Pusha and Kanye. You feel me? Like bullying Drake. Like that shit's like that. Like that shit kind of unfair.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got that shit off.
And then Drake did what he did, and he threw shots for the next few years. So until Kanye got on that Drink Champs and was like, "You're talking about me, and my kids is listening to Sicko Mode, and you talk about killing me." I'm like, "Oh man, it's really getting to Drake." I mean, not Drake. It's really getting to Kanye. Like that must have made him sick, bro. Like everywhere you go, Sicko Mode playing. Crap round the block. Made it right. Like this guy is sick.
But he really made a song about killing this nigga though. I didn't even know that was about him trying to whack Kanye.
Right.
I like
trying
that
to clean
song. I like that.
Hey, he telling us something we ain't know, Gordo.
He is a real sicko.
I didn't know that was about Yeezy.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that was
my
either.
gosh.
And you might have to play. And you might have to play that at the end. You might have to play that at the end of the episode.
Young Sicko Mode.
Sicko. That's my shit
man.
too. I'm down to play that shit off of for real.
Right.
Gee.
Right. That shit going on.
She's in love with who I am.
Damn.
Come on, man. You don't want to hear that about your wife? That guy was the buzzing in the past.
I swear to God, now it is making sense.
And then Travis is Ye's man too. Don't give this man a platform. Don't give Drake a platform.
That's why I would have slapped Travis on the day I
slap fire out of Travis.
I would have told Travis, we taking back your Nike contract. We taking back all that shit. You ain't getting no Jordan remix.
Speaking of Trav, sneakers pushed back the release of his Air Max 1 that was going to drop in December. They were like, out of respect for the victims at Astroworld, we got to push. They said push the.
Really don't like that
they didn't cancel it. They didn't cancel it,
but we had this conversation. We had this
respect
conversation
for what
we did.
Nike ain't have shit to do with that.
Yeah, what the fuck? so now you're trying to make it like it's his fault. You see what I'm saying, bro?
I mean,
we talked about this last
I guess if from their standpoint,
in their standpoint, because at the end of the day, Travis came out with that fucking.
It's still fresh. It's still too fresh.
Also, because that shit was, that unsincere ass video that he dropped, like that shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't drop shit like that and be. That nigga is sitting there like, Yeah, so we're trying to
I said, what's going on with your head, bro? Come on, man.
like this nigga rubbing his like, bro, what are you doing with your hands? Like,
hey, look,
just
as far as Nike, I'll say this. They were planning to drop there was rumors, right, that they were planning to drop one of those sneakers during that weekend. And people kept on running from spot to spot to get in a certain location and things like that. So, in Nike's defense, did they say anything? Did they announce anything? No. But maybe they feel like they have a hand in building his profile or the hype.
yeah.
So to them, it's all business, because the key word is that they didn't cancel the sneaker. They're delaying it.
True.
They didn't cancel it. So
because it's bad business, like you say, sales might not go the way they want or they project or anything of that sort.
And plus you got, I don't know if y'all saw, there's a lady who was standing outside of Travis's house, like with signs, and she was like, everyone needs to pay. And she had Travis name listed, she had Drake's name listed, she had Live Nation, she had Energy Park, she had Nike, she had Jordan. It was crazy. So
you said everybody needs to pay.
That's what her sign said. There's protesters outside of his house. So like, I'm sure Nike's like monitoring the situation. Like, you know what? let's relax for a little bit. So
no, I definitely understand the concern, but I feel like he has to have some type of responsibility in it, like how your fans get, you feel me?
Yeah. Hold on.
And then on top of the fact that they've been disrespecting, like it's just like it's been known like they've been disrespectful when they do wild ass shit at your events.
You gotta have a better grip of your fan base and your crowd. Yeah. So you can't just be like, hey, these people get rowdy. You got to be like, hey, I know they get rowdy. I know they want to break barriers down. Like, this. So you gotta do more. Maybe you get on IG Live and be like, hey, if we want a successful weekend, y'all gotta chill out. Everyone will get the merch that they want. Hey, if we want this show, do something. And if it still doesn't work, at least people know that you made an effort.
Yeah, exactly. Like, man, like stop the show if you see motherfuckers doing too much, like.
Now, to kind of update this topic, because I know we went crazy last week, but to update this topic, Uzi recently, Day in Vegas festival just a few days ago, I guess somebody had passed out in the crowd or something, and people were yelling at Uzi, stop the show, somebody fainted. And Uzi's words were, I'm not stopping the shit. If you need to leave, you can go. But if you're going to stay, you can stay. And that's what Uzi said. Now there's people out there who are like, of course, that's what you say. But to me, it's like, hey, if somebody dies, now it's a different situation.
Yeah, you lied at that point.
Should Uzi be playing around in this type of environment with these words? It sounds insensitive, especially after what just happened.
Yeah, no, definitely, because it's your fan base, and I'm like, the thing
because it's all fun and games until someone dies.
Somebody dies, exactly. Like, because I've definitely been at shows where I'm like, bro, like I've like kind of like blacked out in a sense, and I'm just like, okay, I'm on the ground, like,
damn,
like, and I'm sitting here like it's lack of oxygen. It's just the environment. I'm hot as hell. Like I can't.
Dehydrated.
Dehydration along with like I can't do too much cigarette smoke. One, and so like, when I be in these venues, it's just like cigarette smoke, and I'm just like, okay. I would tell somebody like, yo, I'm finna pass out, and like it's happened a couple of times where I'm just like, damn, I'm on the ground. Yeah, and motherfuckers are just like, yo, and I'm just like, it's like nobody stops the show or anything, but like I'm like, had I not been aware of what my body's going through or just the environment, this could end very horrible, like and I'm like, so I understand like how these situations can occur, you feel me, like because I've been one of these people that have passed out at these events or sometimes, and so I'm just sitting here like, as artists, and you have to have some type of level of respect and love for your fans, like you said, like that's what it truly comes down to. Like if all your fans goes jumping off a fucking cliff or kills himself in a mosh pit, Travis Scott, you ain't gonna have no fucking fans as well as Lil Uzi Vert. You feel me? Like, then who the fuck's gonna listen to you? And then who gonna make, like, how you gonna make your bread? So it's just like you gotta show love to the people that love you. So it's just
and
like,
these things are ramping up because look, SZA just had a show, and I guess somebody was feeling something, and she stopped the whole show and then she starts saying, "This is how you do it." We get. I don't know, man. She didn't say that. But I'm just gonna list a few people. So SZA, she saw somebody.
She's definitely one
stopped
of the
them.
people that's done it in the past, though. So it's like she's not new to this. Like
she handed out water and she told people like, "Hey, we want everyone to have a good time. Like, you're not supposed to die when you come to the shows." Like that's what she said. Yeah. You had another girl, Madison Beer, some pop star. Someone had said something in the crowd, and then she was like, "Are you okay?" And she stopped the show, and then she was like, "That's how you do it." So we got a lot of artists here who are like making their own references to the Astroworld tragedy in their own way. Are some of them cloud chasing? Sure, because some of these people had really small crowds, and it was like it's not even that serious. Yeah. But it kind of points to the culture of shows is changing, because even at the same day in Vegas Festival, something happened at a different artist set time, and the festival themselves cut the power off until this person could get help. Like it was just automatic. So yeah, man, I think we're gonna see a lot of this at shows and events from now on. Like, because I know nobody wants 90 lawsuits plus like how Travis team going through. So all these venues are gonna be preemptive and be like, hold on, if something's happened, we're gonna automatically just shut this down and keep it shut down until or you're gonna have to stock up with water and security.
Like that. That's what I'm saying. The thing is, and that's what I'm saying, like things like that, where it's like they're gonna make water a necessity thing, where it's like they're not gonna be charging niggas $25 to get a bottle of water no more.
Facts.
Like, they damn, they're gonna be passing out water at the front gate.
You feel
know
me?
What I mean?
Exactly. Or there's gonna be some hydration stations or something. Like
hydration packs or something.
You gotta have it.
It's like, because it's like the thing is, like you say, like you can't sit here and waiver everybody in the world up. You feel me? Like you can't create that many waivers. So it's just like at some point you're gonna have to figure something out. And so these venues are gonna, like these venues and these people that create these events, they're gonna have to revamp their style. Whether it's security styling or like we say, they're providing some type of comfort, like cooling stations, hydration stations, all type of stuff like that to help with this rowdy and these unseen events. You feel me? Like I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of festivals when it's hot as fuck, people pass out.
I'm about to say, you said something key earlier. It's hot as fuck, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like set up a ventilation system. You know what I'm saying? Some swamp coolers.
Some coolers. You feel me? And like I've never seen
mist stations to keep people cool.
You feel me? I've never seen anything like that at any like type of event or any type of outdoor like music event that I've been to. Never seen. Yeah. So it's like I say, the event planners and the organizations or organizers, stuff like that. This is a lot of stuff for them to take in on their end and see how they can revamp this stuff to make it way more accommodating. Because like the thing is, like the thing that kills me is just like the dude that lost his son. It's just like the kid was 8 or something like that. You feel me?
9. Yeah.
9, yeah, like that's sad. You feel me? Like that shit's sad to me. Like that probably is one of his first big concerts.
Yeah.
And he's gone. Like
right.
Like so I'm like, those comments where like people are saying like you shouldn't die at a concert, like that shit, like even though it's hard, it's heart-wrenching for them to say, and it's very fucked up for them to say. They should say it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, people like you don't know who's in these crowds. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought that it was an 8-year-old that loves Travis Scott is at a Travis Scott fucking festival?
That's crazy, bro. To me, that's crazy.
Like I wouldn't even think to bring my child to no shit like that, but he
thought,
his dad thought in his mind, it's safe enough for me and I can this environment is controlled enough for me to bring my child to. You feel me? For him to have a moment, for him to enjoy, and we can enjoy together. And it did.
And let's not lie, man. There's a lot of these. I think at the past few events that Travis threw, they have Ferris wheels and games and stuff, so it looks like a family event, right?
Yeah.
So
But
I
it's like
mean,
these people
I
that come in
feel
here are
like
not family oriented.
exactly. I feel
No,
like,
not at all.
and obviously, respect to the family, but more so like I think the proper etiquette, if you do bring a kid to this environment, at least for me when I went to Lollapalooza, like it is a big enough area where you don't need to be in the mix of the crowd. You can like
Yeah,
stand on a far field. You'll still hear it. You could still look
yeah,
at the stuff on the screen,
yeah.
but
Because
like
I've done
make
that
sure
too.
you're kind of like in a safe area for real and not in the mix.
That's me
Yeah.
personally. Like I've learned from mine, like just going to concerts and festivals. Like I can't be that person that's in the middle or in just the midst of the crowd. You feel me? Like I have to
Mm-hmm.
be kind of in the back or far off where I can, like, I have my own space and like there's like a flow of oxygen or coming through.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because
Hey,
Yeah.
I never go to the stage, bro. I went to Global out here in Denver when stuff started opening back up. You know that seat, and
Yeah.
and man, I never go into the like all the way up into the crowd on stage.
Can't.
Like, I stand back in
Uh,
where I can see, but I got my own little space. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
too much, bro.
that's yeah, it's a lot.
yeah, definitely
It's
a lot.
real
It's a
crazy.
lot.
Now,
Crazy.
before you got on, um, Paul was talking about trying to get set up with these NFTs, and I definitely said, "Hey, man, we gotta speak to Gordo." So, Paul, man, break it down because there was a lot of questions asked about wallets and certain coins, and how you really get set up, and when you buy a certain one, like, can you move it from here to there? I know the last
Right,
few
right.
weeks we've spoken about the NFT space and how it's evolving and the pitfalls you got to look out for. But like for people who want to just get set up, what do they need to
Yeah.
do?
So I guess let's start. Let's start from the beginning, right? Like, so they have all these platforms now where you can buy NFTs on, right? They got all these different platforms. So I guess in order, what platforms are the best from your experience having NFTs out there? And the second thing is this: if you own Ethereum or any of these coins where they're used, you can use them to purchase NFTs, something that you might see that you might like. If you have that in one, let's just say you have Ethereum and Robinhood, right? How can you purchase an NFT in another app? You know what I mean? Like how does that even transfer over, or does it transfer over, or do you have to use that app to purchase the coin or whatever the mode of currency is in order to purchase NFTs? Yeah, break it down, Gordo.
You can transfer the funds from the wallet that you're using on Robinhood to the wallet that you're using on the other platform. Because that's how it pretty much works for me. I have a wallet set up with MetaMask, but my wallet, that wallet with MetaMask is primarily just to use for wearable. And so what I'll usually do is send the funds that I get off the NFT sales from that MetaMask wallet to my Coinbase wallet, which I use then transfer either over to my bank or PayPal. So it's just like, so it's like pretty much once you set up a wallet, there's a wallet ID. Let me figure out what the actual name of it is.
So there's a wallet ID that you can transfer money from app to app, or
Yeah,
pretty much.
so when you set up a wallet, you get like a actual like ID type of like crypto bar, like it's like a bar. And so what is this? Yeah, so it's like it's like a public address. So that address that you have for your wallet, you can basically have it set up to send that wallet. You can basically, what you're using is like when you log into these platforms, they ask you for your wallet ID, which is most likely set up through the platform that you're using, whatever it's either MetaMask, Coinbase, Robinhood, whatever you choose to use. And so the thing is, the wallet ID is something that'll never change. So the only thing is you can just lose access to that wallet ID, which is why people usually write their security codes down and stuff like that.
Right.
Excuse me. But like I said earlier, it's pretty much just a transfer of wallet, transfer of funds. So let's say I want to send $40 from my MetaMask wallet to my Coinbase wallet. All I gotta do is just copy and paste the wallet address and put it in there, and it's a simple transaction. And so that's pretty much how you would just move around funds if you can't get them to
just like regular money if you had multiple bank accounts.
Exactly, basically. So there's most like, so that's exactly how it is. Most of the time these people have multiple different digital crypto wallets, and they're just moving this stuff back and forth between different wallets, or they're transferring NFTs to a different wallet and they're minting on another wallet. You feel me? So it's a different process. Me personally, I'm just doing everything through pretty much 2 different wallets. My one on MetaMask and my one on Coinbase. And so the only reason why I did that is because I didn't know. The thing is, the platform I chose to use just incorporated Coinbase. So had they had Coinbase off the back, I wouldn't even had used them. So like I say, it's all about the different platform that you use and what wallets that they're taking. I know that there's a lot of different platforms like Rarible, Foundation, OpenSeas. OpenSeas is pretty much the one of the most popular ones, just due to how easy and accessible it is. And there's the minting fee is really cheap. So pretty much the process of creating NFTs is to set up a wallet first. Then from there is to put funds in that wallet, and then figure out what platform you want to put your NFT on. From there, once you get your NFT once you figure out what platform it is, it's all about paying that minting fee. Once you pay that minting fee from your wallet with the cryptocurrency of whatever choice that they ask for, you'll be set. And then from there, I don't know exactly how platforms are doing, but some platforms have it set up where you can get a percentage of sale of your NFT once it's resold.
Okay. Yeah. So say he's just buying an NFT, not necessarily like uploading one. He can just sign up for like an account on the platform of the NFT that he likes, transfer his funds, cop it, and then he can just hold on to it. Yes, and then sell it on the same platform, or can he sell it on a different platform?
He can sell it on a different platform because he'll have it in his wallet. So that's
word. So the NFT goes in your wallet.
Yes, that's a beautiful thing about it. Because the thing is, you have to mint these things through your wallet, so they're kind of sent as transactions as well. So once you sell it, it's a transaction that's now tied to your wallet, and it's one of the NFTs that you created.
Okay, so yeah, they said nothing. Yeah. Go on.
No, I was just trying to clarify. So if I have a Coinbase and then I jump on Rarible and link my Coinbase to my Rarible so I can purchase NFTs, and I buy an NFT, it'll transfer it to my Coinbase wallet?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Coinbase, your Coinbase wallet now has an NFT section, which
okay.
And so it's definitely
you're like, I'm already halfway there.
Yeah, we in there.
Yeah, so all you have to do is just like, they have an NFT section where you can, if you're looking at mine.
It's all
you good. What I was gonna ask, bro, what did I don't know if you heard, but what do you think about these was it Bored Ape Yacht Club or something like that?
Yeah, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is one of the most successful NFT collections that has dropped.
Yeah.
They've been making around 2 million.
I guess in the news lately or recently, what had happened was that Universal Music Group had signed someone or something, or basically what they're doing is Universal Music Group wants to use 5 images from the Bored Ape Yacht Club to make a digital band or whatever. It just looks like they're gonna be rebooting the Gorillas or something. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, but they're trying to make a band. You're muted, but they're trying to make a band out of these Bored Ape NFTs, and they just announced that they have a Bored Ape mobile game. So this NFT stuff is real crazy.
I was just thinking in my head about the Bored Ape Yacht Club and how these ape NFTs are just circulating the internet. And I was just like, we're living in this like Planet of the Apes or ape versus ape shit. Like it's really weird because like there's really no reason why that
big baby.
Vape,
nigga. It's everywhere.
Vape and bathing ape is clutch, but this shit has really no reason why it's so popular other than the fact that
we were just talking about that, man. Like,
I just feel
to
like
me, I was thinking, like, just going off of your story from last time, not necessarily saying that these guys were money laundering or anything, but
they might
like
be.
you said, right? It started off as, and just like how we had said before, art is subjective, so we can't necessarily shit on anybody's creation. But at the same time, it's like, it's like we just got to see these cartoon characters that are now so valuable when there's people who are uploading maybe digital paintings or doing 3D work or doing whatever they putting whatever like real time and effort that they've used. And now we got these renditions of apes, or we got these 8-bit figures. And to me, I was like, man, these people really won, because say it started off as some money laundering, or say it started off as some trolling. They got to a point where they're so wildly successful that, hey, now I'm working with UMG, and now I got a mobile game. So if this NFT ever fails, I got a mobile game. It's like, damn, I got out. I'm legitimate type shit. Like no one will ever know.
But no, for real though, today I'm looking at Rareable, and their Rareable as top collections in a day, they've made $24 million in today.
That's crazy.
I'm looking at it right now. It says
somebody got to make that movie. I want to see that movie when you're on top and you made 24 million in a day. Like, I gotta see that movie
off of some shit that you've never touched.
Come on, G.
Like,
and they say Post Malone dropped $735K on 2 Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs. That's 6 hours ago.
See, I don't know what be going on out here. If I was like maybe they think it's gonna appreciate at this point.
Who was
probably
it
will, but
bro, who was it that showed? Was it you that sent me a video that was talking about money laundering and how they do it with NFTs?
I sent you the Twitter thread. I sent you that Twitter thread. Shout out Jay Free.
Bro, that Twitter thread literally made the most sense in how they do it, because it's just like that's exactly what I'm
taking out loans and buying their own NFTs
and reselling over it. Yep. Like, I feel like that's exactly what's going on, because it's like I said,
then you get some real suckers to buy your NFT, aka Post Malone.
Because the thing is, like I say now, and it's like the thing is now they have a whole new collection called Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and it's just like, you motherfuckers are just oversaturated. That's what I'm saying. It's oversaturating the market of this shit to make it seem like it's hot, and it's really truly not. Because it's like now it's like think about it. Post Malone just bought one of these bitches for $700 million. What if they came out today like, yeah, these bitches really worth nothing? Got y'all ass. Now you have a $700 million NFT, $700,000 NFT that's worth shit.
Exactly. Like, but download our mobile game.
You feel me? Like,
but no, that's a fact. That's a fact. And
but it's like art,
said that it is art. It is.
I was gonna say it's like art, bro. Like something is worth what somebody's willing to pay for. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he paid $700,000 for 2 NFTs, so $350K.
That's what it's worth.
That's what it's worth.
I mean, yes, to you as a collector value, that could be what it's worth, but you got to think about it like this. This is how
it's also only worth that if someone else is willing to buy it for that.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. The thing is so if the creator comes out like, yeah, I just was creating these bitches just to see if somebody would be stupid enough to pay a ridiculous amount for it, like that fucks up the whole value of all of this.
But
shit,
also that thread mentioned that you got to pay taxes on that stuff too. Now I'm sure Post can afford those taxes, but when regulations hit, not now.
Yeah, that's what
when
I'm saying.
Regulations hit.
They can't.
That'll be in like 2 years. No, not now. Not now. It's not being taxed now. Yeah. So, yeah, man, people are gonna be going crazy with NFTs up until regulations hit. But right now, the IRS does not have their hands in NFTs, so this might be the time to get in and start going crazy.
The board turtle club.
We need to get the board cod club going crazy.
You feel me?
Throw some fish up there. Let's go.
Fresh
nuts.
fish.
You feel me?
Fresh fish NFT.
I want to be the next. I want to be the next one who's like living in a mansion in some South American place, talking about I just made 24 million today or something like that. Let me make the NFT movie version of Blow or something like that.
You feel me? We need to do no, we need to make the NFT version of the Social Network. Fuck is
yeah, bro. Yeah. Come on, man.
And that's what we got to do. Go find the motherfuckers that created the Bored Yacht Club and
the
then
Winklevoss. Yeah. Go crazy.
Create the movie. They're gonna be like, these motherfuckers. We should actually do that for Bitcoin, the creator of Bitcoin. I actually heard that they're gonna reveal the creator of Bitcoin in some court case, like the creator of Bitcoin. The creator of Bitcoin is about to be released due to the
niggas gonna try to kill him off rip.
Kill him.
Man. I feel like these governments is gonna be like, all right, but regardless, killing him is not gonna do anything because it exists, right?
Yeah,
you can't take it away. It's already here.
I just need somebody to take away student loans, and then we out here, you know.
Come on.
Hey, man, talk about it.
We talking about student loans. Biden just passed that infrastructure plan.
But he ain't talking about no student loans though.
He didn't.
He talking about rebuilding and giving niggas jobs.
Yeah. But I ain't no construction worker, dog. So
bro, if niggas working from home now and that's how they living their lives, nobody's finna go out here and do no manual labor unless they getting paid $40 an hour to $30 an hour. You feel me? So unless Biden telling niggas he giving niggas $40 an hour, then I'll think about doing some cement. But then,
man,
other than that,
don't let me catch you out here with the jackhammer on the side of the sidewalk going crazy.
I'm not doing no jackhammer. Man. I'm only gonna specialize in cement pouring.
You gonna be mixing cement. Oh my god. Hey yo,
I'm laying pavement.
You feel me?
I'm gonna be he gonna be pouring and I'm just gonna be smoothing it out.
I'm gonna be the motherfucker painting the lines and shit. That's gonna be
$50 an hour with benefits.
You feel me?
Right. Hey, but low key, some of these jobs out here, man, like garbage people be making bread, bro. Like,
no, for real,
really. Like, there's some jobs out here that people would not take, but they're like banking.
No,
100%.
No, definitely. I definitely agree. Yeah. Some of these jobs definitely getting real bank, like, you know, trash guys, they definitely be getting paid, especially the motherfucker that's operating a truck as well. You feel
Facts.
That's a whole, like, you got to have a whole different license for that shit, and out there picking up trash, bro. You getting paid. Like, don't be no fool. That man got a CDL damn near.
Yep.
100%. 100%. You know what? And we need them. That's for sure. They were definitely out here during the pandemic, man. Definitely
securing this.
Yeah, securing the bag.
Yeah, throwing away all the Amazon boxes motherfuckers was ordering.
Yeah, bro. Back and forth. I see an Amazon truck roll through this neighborhood every day.
Man,
like, damn, cuz
Amazon got our ass. You feel me?
Really though.
100%. Facebook gonna put it. And Facebook gonna put us in the meta world, and Amazon gonna bring us all our groceries and shit. And
Facebook gonna put us in the meta world,
bro. We heading right. We heading right to the universal Wall-E, just like how Gordo said last time. We just gonna be sitting in front of our computer. Your delivery is gonna show up at your door. That's the only time you unplug. Like, jeez.
We're gonna be sleeping in pods. We ain't going nowhere.
Sleeping in pods.
You ain't even going out.
Right back into the universe.
But whole time you don't even really be asleep. They just transfer your consciousness to the meta.
Yeah, bro.
Tell your ass
like shit. Really when you go to sleep in the universe, you wake up in the real world. When you go to sleep in the real world, you wake up in the metaverse. Niggas gonna be on 100%. Like,
you feel me? That's what gonna be crazy.
You don't have to pump your body for the vitamins, and that's it. And the only exercise you're getting is running on that meta world treadmill, like you running around for real. Really, so we're gonna be in shape. That's for sure.
Yeah,
definitely gonna be in shape.
I'm gonna try to make sure I'm not, tapped into the matrix. I'm gonna try to free myself.
Yeah, man. We gotta hit up Bussy. I know he already got a plan for staying untapped from staying unplugged
to
escape plan. Yeah. Oh man. Well, hey man, episode 48, man, it's been lit. We've been out here rocking for like an hour and 15, hour and 20 so far.
Yeah.
Jay Free hit me up. He said he got a guest idea for us. So we gonna I told him to hit the email. So we gonna see. But yeah, man. Anyone want to leave the fans with anything? Any last words? Anything they should pay attention to for the next week?
Hey, I'm gonna be real, man. Just tapping into Gordo's knowledge because he's in that space, man. But this NFT thing and crypto and all that stuff, I know it's some people who aren't as knowledgeable about it, but we'll probably be putting out some content. Think Gordo should put out a little segment, man. I think he should about that because it's a lot of people out here who really aren't educated in it. You know what I mean? But they want to be. And then it's a lot of people who are going to miss the boat just because they're afraid to ask, or they don't really have anybody to ask, or they don't have the knowledge. So
they're afraid to get involved too.
Yeah, I'm definitely down with having a little segment where we kind of just walk through setting up a wallet or something like that, or looking over the different platforms of NFTs.
Right.
So I'm definitely down. Like I can always show you guys my wallet, show you what I've created and how I went about the process. Because I was going to even say Rarible actually created a free minting process on their platform, and so it's just a lot of different stuff that we can do. And so I'm definitely down to share, because like I say, I always feel that way about the Bitcoin situation. Like I remember back in like 12, 13, people were like Bitcoin, and
man, shout out Ricky,
my man Ricky.
We should have listened.
They
was going crazy.
They just never showed the motherfucker how to set up a digital
exactly
wallet.
All they did, but they just used to say the terms. They used to say the terms all the time. I used to see them copying online things and stuff like that. They'd be like digital money. That's all they used to say. Internet money. I'd be like, okay, but like, how we get it?
Let's do it. Right.
Where we
they didn't say anything. They just said internet money. And I remember looking up one time and being like, oh, so you get Bitcoin to buy drugs on the dark web. Like, I didn't know it was going to turn into some investment, like, I'm like, shit, niggas is buying packs.
Right.
Crazy. No, for real though. I literally thought that's what it was. Just like, okay, this is some shit to do illegal shit with. And then this shit is worth $60,000 worth for one little ass coin.
Man, if we had bought something back then,
bro,
we'd be up. We'd be up, bro.
I'd be up. I wouldn't even be talking to people. I'd just be somewhere on vacation for the rest of my life.
Come on, man. Caymans, bro.
Bitcoin millionaire.
Jeez.
100%.
Hey, but we gonna get there, man. We gonna get this.
We gonna get there, yeah. No, I'm definitely.
We got some plans to get involved in this NFT space.
I'm working towards, like I say, bro. We buy a plot, get this virtual strip club in the meta, and we gonna cash out on in theory.
We gonna go crazy. We gonna go crazy.
That's.
I'm gonna get digital. Plan. I'm gonna get a digital Brittany Renner to be the girl over at the strip club.
Bro, we definitely, I'm already making this a marketable, profitable business, bro. I'm finna really investing in the metaverse. You feel me?
Come on, man.
I'm gonna be the I'm gonna be the Jeff Bezos of the metaverse.
Got to, bro. Hey, it's 0.012 for each lap dance. 0.012 Ethereum for the lap dance.
So you want a private dance? You got that's a whole 5. You feel
me? Hey, and I remember them Bitcoins hurt. They not like money, so place them right here.
Right.
Oh, man, they're gonna be throwing Bitcoins at shorties. But yes, sir. Episode 48 of the COD.
It's the COD. You know what it is?
It's the COD. Falling back
Stepping back from the map, what you calling that? Restricting access, ask if anything on my mind and I just pass this. Blunt full of herb when I puff, ain't no word, cause these words can be used against you in a court of law. If I really speak my piece, then I might be cracking jaws. I do it for the art like Brian Donnelly, because honestly, you niggas don't be wanting music. You wanna smack DVD and I can prove it. Another nigga say he like the beat, I might just lose it. I am cruising on these roads, ain't no telling where we go. I'm the sacrificial lamb, but I really am the goat. I probably will go when you really know. Leaving every door open for the folks. I stepped on those landmines, I entered the bad times, got injured like mad times. All for you to say you wish you had mine.
This is a certified.
But you don't hear me though. I know you see me though. Living like indigo child. Living like indigo child. But you don't hear me though. I know you see me though. Living like indigo child. Living like indigo child. I give thanks for my gifts. I use it to uplift. Whenever the sun hits, whenever the blunt hits, I'll be right there, bumping in your right ear. Talking about some Nike Airs, you won't even fight tears. I care, don't nobody else care. Don't nobody else care. Feel like I'm a cashier. I am checking out, signing out of each account. I just need to be around somewhere they can't see me now. Wanna get away? Southwest got TV now. I'm in the seat by the lane, I got my feet out, and I'm watching the lane. I'm the black Larry David, every day I'm in pain. No, I'm Dr. Manhattan, and I'll say it again. I am tired of being caught in the tangle of these lives. I am tired of all these notifications when they go live. I am tired of all this shit, I am tired. But you don't hear me though. I know you see me though. Living like indigo child. Living like indigo child. But you don't hear me though. I know you see me though. Living like indigo child. Living like indigo child.